And welcome back to Gnomoria, where we've got a lot of stuff going. Basically, uh, we made things pretty last episode, and then we figured out how to do the rest of our traps. So first things first, we're working on the rest of these walls, and then the barracks, or the sleeping quarters, should be about done. Um, I'll probably build these last three just to make it look nice, and then I don't know if we're ever going to need six more, because that'd leave us with four, but I might work on that. Otherwise, the thing I'm thinking about doing next is probably the food area. I think it's about time we kind of move and kind of tidy things up. All I got is everything in one big pile of stuff, and I kind of want to get that changed. So I'm thinking we do like a little hallway here, and we'll probably have it with two sides open, so that basically one side will be a bunch of drinks, the other side will be a bunch of meals. And then over here, we'll have all the preparation work so that they can get the raw resources, cook them up, and then make the meals, and then they can put them over here, and then the people come down here, just grab their food, eat it in here, and then they're done. Because they seem to be coming down here to eat anyways, or resting, so we might as well move it down here. And then I'll have to think about the rest of the stuff. We might move it somewhat down here, or I might go, like, I have this whole level we could actually go down here and do stuff with, and actually have, like, the construction and whatnot. I mean, mainly it's the wood, the stone carving, the wood carving, all that, so I don't need it to go really deep, because they can come down there and get the resource just as easily as they could be coming up here to get them. And then to kind of tidy this up, we give it like a little entryway. But, yeah, we ran out of straw. I thought we had enough. We did not. It is the first day of spring, though. So the things are growing. We lost one yak already. It starved to death. It's pretty rough. We're actually going to butcher this thing before, though. Oh, shoot, though. We can't. Because these things are completely full of bones. Holy cow, that's a lot of bones of meat. See, we need more storage. Or we need more haulers? Dude, it looks like we're all full of storage. It's because they threw in a bunch of stuff that I didn't really need. Let's do a temporary storage then real quick, because we need to clear these up. Well, I guess we don't have to worry. Well, I'm going to have to, because we're going to have to butcher a lot of things. Besides these dead animals, running over here and eating whatever straw we have on the floor. We have a goblin attack, I should mention. But basically, we got it all set up. So basically, they come in here. They punch through all their doors, gives us time in case we're not ready or something comes up. They come all the way here, they hit this pressure plate, and then bam. They come through here, they come through there, they weave their way through all these stairs, or fences, we'll have guys shooting at them the whole time, and they step on this, and either they fall through or they get stuck here in this loop, and we have them closed off by then. If they do happen to make it this far and they actually fall down this hole, well, they land in this loop that causes them to go right back through all this fencing, so pretty clever. Entryway in case we need to get in there. This, of course, we already got set up. How many golems do we have now? Nice. We've got 5 golems. Still no metal ones. I hope I have enough metal down there. Otherwise, we have to redo all of that again. We got our guys training. But yeah, here's what we got as far as goblins. We actually had mants outside. Some mant workers were trying to get in our food because we have quite a bit of food and drink, but they couldn't. And so 2 of them died. I think there was 5 actually outside. 3 of them ran off. But here we go. This is what we gotta deal with still. Events. Golems were spotted. A yak starved to death. Goblin bled to death. A mantis died. And then a yak is born. And then a monitor lizard died. 0 nomads have arrived, and a yak starved to death. It's been all death and hardly one birth. So yeah, these guys went down swinging. This actually disarmed a goblin pretty early on, and he never bothered to pick up his axe, it looks like. But this is what we got to deal with. 1 raider over here, 2-headed ogre, soldier, fighter, and a soldier. None of them have steel, which is nice, but they have 2-handed weapons. I'll leave both of them. There's the one. There was a 2-headed ogre. There's 2 2-headed ogres. Oh, there he is. Probably the other raider? No? Where'd the other raider go? Oh, he's over here. Alright. So we gotta deal with these guys before they go, because they come, and they were here actually yesterday. But I just want to get this food taken care of before we open the gate. Otherwise, we're going to allow guys trying to run outside. And we also have to deal with the worry about this guy kind of messing with our things. We got 2 merchants. So So I think we have a quick solution for that. Since these guys are already here, and we don't have to worry about things spawning in right now, basically I'm going to give them an exit so that we don't have to open the door for them. Dirt, and then we'll just kind of like destroy it later, of course. Somebody go ahead and actually no, let's not do that one. Cancel. Dirt's all the way in the basement. I keep forgetting about that. Let's do it out of clay since that's up here. It's much closer. Build terrain floor out of clay. I think that's what I meant to do, and I actually did dirt. Okay, so we build that, and then we can let these merchants go. Otherwise, they're going to mess things up, because they're going to be wanting to leave. And it's fine about here, but when they get here, they're going to keep stepping on this, and the goblins and stuff are going to be all kinds of confused. So we get a little bit more food going real quick for these guys. Otherwise, we're going to lose pretty much all of our animals that we care about. I mean, the emus are completely fine. They have so many wheat seeds, it's not... It is funny, but it's not funny. Like, they're never going to starve. And we're going to have to farm like crazy this year. And that looks like it's all we got. Okay, let's go ahead and set these guys up before they disappear. So let's see. Designate area guard. Set up the melee guys. Since this is actually the entrance now, we're going to be using our death box again for its original purposes. A few modifications. And then the Golden Bringers. And then we can actually use our ranged troops up here. Get these guys set up so they don't go and want to sleep. Dump slingers, and the dump slingers, and then we'll probably put our ranged troops with the guns. I'm thinking maybe we'll put them up here. Might as well, right? Which ones are those? Couple choosers, the Lordly Dirtiers, of course. These names. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Lordly Dirtiers. Lordly Dirtiers. Alright, there we go. Everyone in position. Open these up, have a little night fight, and hopefully this works. Otherwise, we're in trouble. And did they actually leave? Looks like they did. Perfect. Okay, so we don't have to worry about those guys. Go ahead and somebody get rid of that floor, and then while I'm thinking about terrain, remove floor. Perfect. Okay. And let's slow this down a little teensy bit. We've got quite a few soldiers, but not as many as I was hoping. But more should probably wake up. We have our robot friend. He's always on duty. And let's open up this door, shall we? Pull lever. And we should be good. Oh. Double check. I thought about some things, but just in case. For one, there's that battle axe. Let's not have somebody rush out there to pick that up. The bodies, that's suspended, right? Yes, otherwise they'd put the axe there. So they won't be picking up the dead ones outside. Accidentally clicked E there. And then down here I have this smelter, and I'm pretty sure I changed them. Yes, that is suspended. Why is there a bronze spring down here? I don't remember recalling you guys making a bronze spring. That's peculiar. Alright, so that's all lit up. That's all set up. I think our robot friend might have made that. Who's... I can't remember his name. Pop. No? Yes, Pop. Pop the blacksmith Automa. Whatever it is. Okay, here comes one raider. Now, the only thing I could think of now is to change these doors. To be honest, we don't really need this one here, and I could make this a little cheaper. I could put basically one right here with probably the 2 windmills to power it, because I have to use axles to get around this corner. And then I could have another one right here like we do over here, which is just one windmill, lever, and then the mechanical door or wall. And then that way we could actually control when we close these off, because sometimes we want this closed so they can't escape. And then we can always close this one whenever we want. And see, I was afraid that would happen. We have some animals trying to leave us. You jerks. Alright, so they're gonna go actually down there, which is not what I wanted. Because now they're gonna mess with this pressure plates. Can I tell you guys to just shoot them? Can you just shoot them, please? No, there's no options for killing these things. Darn. Oh man. Um, I don't know what to do with that. We could... Actually, I do. Kinda. Shoot. We could close these guys off and open up the other door. But that means we have to pull this one. Pull lever. And then we gotta open up this one. But after we do this one. Just so that these guys will still want to come inside, but these guys won't want to go that way. Okay, now do the other one quickly before they go over there. Who is this? It's a gnome merchant. Oh shoot, I thought I gave you an exit route. Come on. Yep, yes, it's a pressure plate. We get it. Haha, it works. Oh man. Alright, okay, pull this lever so he can go this way, and it'll make our animals go out that way too. If we have to, we will lose the two, but I don't want them doing this. Go out. It's a... Yes, we get it. It works. Go. Go away. Go out the other door. Oh, I forgot that one doesn't work that way. Oh my god. That guy's gonna leave because he's hungry. There you go. Jeez. Oh shoot, he's gonna leave too. Oh, they're all gonna leave. Taking way too long. Oh no, he's gonna come out this way. Somebody pull this lever before this guy figures out how to get inside. So we're not gonna get all the iron armor that we wanted, but that's fine. Yak starved before he could even get out. Alright, you guys are gonna have to go kill this thing. Raider. He's too clever for the rest of them. Dying of thirst. Oh yeah, they're getting way too thirsty. Cleaving foundations. Could you go deal with that guy? Thank you. Can somebody go close that lever before they remember how to get out that way? Yeah, we definitely need to kind of figure out how to do this. Set up a little bit differently. Guard station, they all went back. Okay, good. Because that could be an issue where we have to close this side to let them not escape. But at least we get some two-headed ogres and maybe two-headed ogres, I guess. They're all leaving. No. Alright. Well, I figure we might just lock these guys in. And just kill these guys now, since they're all leaving. All we have is, what? A goblin raider and two-headed ogres? Two-headed ogres? We can deal with that. Okay, I go ahead and flip this one. Wait, no. Flip this one. Malachite lever. Pull lever. And then we'll set these guys to go after those guys. We should be able to take out two ogres. This didn't go as quite as nicely as I was hoping. Issues. We had some issues, you could say. Okay, let's just focus on the two-headed ogre. So, cleaving foundations, you're going to attack him. And then the other one is going to be attacked by the Scoldinbringers. And now we can set up our gunners. Let's see, designate area. Oh, wait, not yet, though. We gotta make sure our melee guys get in a position. Designate area, guard. Because if they kill that raider, then the two-headed ogres are gonna try to run. We don't want that. Wow, you guys are slow. Alright, now we can commence the firing. Go over, oops. One more. Go over here with, let's see, we're just gonna speed this up. The dump slingers, and then the dump slingers. That shouldn't take too long to kill those guys. And over here will be the Lordy Dirtiers. Sweet. Okay. Either way, we get some nice kills. That's all that matters at this point. No one dies, and we kill everything else. Oh wow, now they're going through those doors. You guys could... they're not going off their positions. Remove. See, remove designation. Oh shoot. Remove. Go forth and shoot things, or not. That's cool too. Two-headed ogres died. Alright, we got them. Yay! God, that took forever. Alright, combat. Goblin smashing on the door. Group fight. Alright. Here we go. Stowe bashes with his bronze shield at two-headed ogre, hitting the upper body and crushing the right lung. It's suffocated to death. Pop falls to the ground. Oh, two-headed ogre kicks Pop. Oh, that's not nice. Trouble breathing. Pop gets up. We got knocked down again. Somewhere online. Punches. Bob Binkle's knocked down. Bob Binker is no longer faint. Whoa. Gets back up. Two-headed ogre's right leg has been mangled. It cannot longer walk. Jeez. Bob Binkle is feeling faint. Why is Bob Binkle feeling faint? What happened to Bob Binkle? Two-headed ogre can longer... or can see again. Erner. Iron sword. Wow. Took out the lung of that one. So they both suffocated. What happened to Bob Binkle? Why is he feeling faint? Did he bite him? Right leg is bleeding. Two-headed ogre's right eye is temporarily blinded. The only other thing I just realized too is that with us set up, it's going to make it really hard for our guys to get to the band-aids if we had... Well, of course, I don't want them to fight out here. This wasn't what we wanted them to do, but it had to be done this way. Bob gets up. Bob. Alright, something happened to Bob Binkle, but hopefully he doesn't die. I don't see anyone bleeding, so he's not bleeding. Maybe he's just hungry. Or tired. Could be both. Okay, go ahead and remove these. Guys can go back to work. Remove. There we go. There's a little slight lag happening with the game, I noticed lately. Mainly due to the fact that we've got so much going on now. Like, I keep trying to click on stuff and it doesn't want to click. Mainly due to the fact that it's just, the map is so huge. We went with a really big map. We've dug out a lot of dirt. And we've got a lot of animals and gnomes running around doing stuff. It's... I should have done a little slightly smaller map to compensate for that. Now let's go ahead and turn this back on. And suspend that. We'll get all the resources, then we'll turn on the smelter again. So no steel, which is kind of a shame. I didn't really need all this iron that they were going to bring. It's kind of a pain to smelt it down, just to re-smelt it. Especially since we're going for steel now. But it happens. Oh, now you guys go to work. Ah, you jerks. Where were you earlier when we were shooting at everybody? A merchant from the mushed land has arrived. Hello, sir. You need to go... and go to work. There you go. So we're getting grain. We actually ran out of grain. So we definitely need to work on our straw more. Our wheat farms. Just farm them. I can always make more storage, I guess. But, wow. That was an interesting change of events. So while we're thinking of that, we should definitely change this out so that doesn't happen ever again. Where we have issues with these doors. So let's go ahead and deconstruct. Dang. What do we want? I mean, I would like to make this cheap, like we do with other doors, but that requires you put in a lever here, which means if this doesn't open, then they actually can get all the way through here rather than the one. So let's not go too cheap here. Let's get rid of these though. And then we can get rid of all of those. We put the lever here, and then we'll have to do 2 windmills probably for that. And we'll have to do 2 windmills for that. That's fine. Means we're going to need another windmill. I think I have the axles. I just need more birch things. So let's set that up and see if we can make another mechanical base. Malachite. I don't know why you made a bronze spring, robot. Let's do a malachite spring. Do that, and then while they're doing that, let's do windmill blades. Out of birch with cotton, since I have lots of that. 3, 4. Done. Okay. So we didn't get to see our trap in action, which is kind of a shame, but that was just a bad timing. Between the animals trying to escape, us trying to get rid of some merchants that were stuck in here, things happen. Let's see. Let's finish off these walls before I forget them. Was this carved wall? Yeah, basalt, carved, build. Go ahead, go there. But those chunks there. So I'm kind of worried because the leg's starting to kick in a little bit more than usual. If I want to dig any deeper, to be honest, because that's just going to cause more stuff. I mean, it'd be nice to go deeper for better resources. But if we can get the steel from the goblins, then that's basically all we need. I mean, I got tin and stuff like crazy. I can always get rid of these stupid iron golems if they don't spawn. Have they spawned yet? Let's find out. Doesn't look like it. Okay, let's go set these guys back up. Let's go to bingers. Let's go to bingers. This will be Cleveland Foundations. Sweet. Everyone's getting in the stuff. But yeah, it's good in there. Let's see. We can rebuild some of these now. Oops. Oh, that's right. We had to make a hole there. Okay. Let's rebuild that then. Floor. Dirt. Put that there. And then we gotta do some mechanic stuff. So let's see. We have all the levers we need. So let's get these at least built. Right there. And then we need... Oh, shoot. I have to put it here. There's not enough room for the windmills. I could do the dirt, but I'm tired of putting dirt over water. I have to have the extra windmill anyways, so that's fine. Cancel. Gotta close these boxes. Okay. That means we have to rebuild that axle that I tore up. Melachite. Rebuild that. And then, oops. Now we can do the lever here, and then we can do 2 windmills. Wait, I got 2 mechanical bases. Why do I have 2 mechanical bases already? I don't think they built that one already, did they? That's fine, we could always use more. You never have enough mechanical bases. So we need 2 there. And then this is going to be a lever. So that means we need that one right there. And then we'll do the other once it's done so they don't mess up with that one. And we need that other one right here as soon as that floor has been rebuilt. And then we should be pretty square. Got a little extra axle sitting around though. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Sorry. Okay. There we go. So almost now we can take care of this stuff. Oh my goodness. The bodies are piling up. Basically we just need a big designated area. Well, no, let's not do that. We can use some crates. If we need more crates than we got, then we're gonna need them later. Let's see. Shoot, I gotta build a area though. Let's see. And let's just build it off of this one. That should be easy. And then let's go ahead and build some storage out of... Why do I have 20 birch crates? Ah, that's right, because they're down there. Let's build some new ones. Could you build some new ones? Since you can't get into that one, you should be able to make new ones, right? I never thought about that. They're all in that... Oh, yep, they're going to make... Good. Because that's other 20 crates that we had to use to put on the metal in so that we could get some metal golems spawning. I completely forgot about that. We got extra beds we can set up, too. How many more of these 4 posts? We got 2. Alright. Pretty much got all of our military set up, so let's just start changing out some more of these beds, too. Slowly but surely. And... Actually, this is all done, too. Terrain. Replace walls with these. Oops. Bam, and then we go over here, and bam, and bam. There we go. Sweet. Very nice. So we need some more apple wood. Finish off some doors. So getting there, slowly but surely. Yeah. And let's go ahead and start planning out this. So basically we want to remove a bunch of these walls, which are going to give us some more stone so we can work with that. If we go like so, we could have that for the liquids, this for the food, and then the walkway in between, and then we just got to remove this one, change out some more walls, and then we're going to need this for production and extra stuff. Start getting this all kind of sorted out so we kind of really know what's going on with our supplies without having to fill up this whole thing with like stuff. Go ahead and get out that last one, why not? Okay. And to be honest, I could actually go double wide, but then we'll see. We'll see how the planning goes. Okay, so let's go ahead and start doing some floors. Actually, you know what we should do? Because we have so much unlimited coal, because we have so much trees, let's do some nice flooring for the floors. This is just the furnace. We can't do anything besides coal. We need a kiln, wasn't it? Let's set up some kilns out here and start turning this clay that I've been stockpiling and saving. And let's actually get some ceramic flooring going. So workshop, where is that? Kiln. What do we need? We need a furnace and a billows. Okay, so let's just do a bauxite furnace and some pine billows. And let's set up 2 of these, probably. Speed things up. Or 1, because we really don't have that much clay. We have a lot of clay, actually. Let's go with 2. Why not? Let's go crazy. Bauxite and the pine. Plus, we can build a little quicker that way, too. I don't know. I don't think ceramic's that much better than stone. I mean, I think it would because it takes a little more work, but to be honest, it doesn't take much work. It's just cooking stuff rather than the skill of a stone guy cutting it. Okay, everything is done outside, so let's go ahead and close off these doors before some bad stuff happens. And before we go, let's hurry up and get... Come on, close. Leg. Make sure that this is all taken care of. So let's see, that door is now closed. We need 1 more windmill here. A windmill, malachite, and 4 windmills. Perfect. Oops. There we go. And now we got full control of the box. We can open this door separately from this door. I could always add another one here if I really was paranoid, but I don't think we will have to worry about that because this is pretty smart. I mean, if anything gets through, it's going to be like 1 or 2 things. And our guys can just butcher them. And hopefully next time this actually works better. And we don't have to worry about all these stupid mistakes and stuff. Oh, we gotta rebuild all these doors now. Shoot! Oh, we almost need like a secondary door over here for maintenance work. Oh, so many doors! You know what? We're not going to. We're just gonna tear it down. It's so much work having to do all these doors all over the place. Just tear that one down, rebuild those 3 doors, and then rebuild that wall. That's much simpler than what I was expecting to do. Alright, and then we can do furniture, stone doors, bam. 1, 2, 3. Because you never have enough stone doors in there to keep the bad things at bay. Alright, so that's all going. Sweet, and then we're almost out of time, so I'm going to just pause that before it goes off. So we got our food going again. We can undo this one since we need some wine. But yeah, we're doing really good. It's, what, the 5th year. Wow. That's pretty good. Serpentine golem has been spotted. Has been a metal one's been spotted yet? No, we still only got Stone ones. Gosh, I hope we have enough stone in there, metal. Otherwise, it's fine. We'll have a lot of stone golems to finish off whatever gets through. But there we go. We had to deal with awkward situation between animals trying to get out and the goblins trying to get in. Animals starving to death. It was very unpleasant. And now we have enough room that we can go ahead and butcher up lots of these stuff. So let's go ahead and start setting that up. And I will see you guys next time.